Okay, so let's look at a failed lapel bow and arrow from the last move. So side right position, double swing, go into the Gregorian. As he moves back, Shade grabs that right hand. So we talked about how my free left hand comes underneath and I feed the lapel. Now I can pull this hand back. I punch this into the hip. Now if Shay hasn't flared his knees, I get my hip beside his hip. That spiral right position where I can physically turn his hip towards me. I can also use my elbow to move his head to my right, bring his hip to my left, and I drop him to the hip. Then I step over, find the pants, and we're into the bow and arrow. But say from here, he can close that down by widening his knees. So I'm in the hip to hip position, and by widening his knees he's more base. When I try to spiral right him, drop to the hip, it's not going to happen. But now there's a massive space here. So I replace my right knee with my left knee, and I just chop in a hook as I roll over my shoulder. Left leg comes over the shoulder. Again from there, I can grab the pants, or this hand can come to the back of the head. Doesn't really matter. You can hit a variation of it. So again, this way around here. So from turtle top, we start moving into set up the step over Gregorian, front headlock position, turn my wrist. As I come back, she grabs my right hand, which makes it difficult for me to finish it. The left comes underneath, finds the lapel. Easy now for me to pull that out and put my fist in. But now he's switched on, he knows I want to spiral right and drop it to the hip, he widens his knees. Anytime I feel that space there, I don't even try to spiral right. I replace my right knee with my left knee, and I just chop in that hook as I roll over my right shoulder. Left leg comes over. Again, I can keep the right hand under here, come across my ankles, and we're into a rolling version of the lapel bow and arrow.